Hello everyone, it's Chris at Garage Times. Today I'm working on a Yamaha G29 golf cart seat. As you can see, the golf cart seat's seen better days, so we're going to try to reupholster that. I started working a little bit of it off. It's peeling pretty good. You can use like a heat gun to work it over and help yourself out. And there's a shot at the bottom there where the factory, they ended up doing some type of probably pressed on, heat treated, and then glued, but I'm just gonna work it, keep peeling her. I did talk to and hear that some other people might just keep the old stuff on there, then duct tape everything down and then go over it with the new stuff, but I'm gonna peel this stuff off. I just think it'd be kind of a better deal. Here's a brief look at the seat bottom. The hard composite plastic where it's got some bolted on stuff that we'll have to remove. I'm going to remove those two where it locks into the frame. And there, down there, which those will all help hold the seat material on, I suppose. And here is a look at the underside, and I think these ones where they lock into the frame of your seat on the cart, I think those are going to be kind of difficult. So I'm going to start soaking them in some penetrating oil. While those bolts are soaking in penetrating oil, I am just going to go around here and work this off all the way around and then flip it over. Well, I started peeling it and some of it started getting kind of tough, and it was starting to maybe pull a little bit extra foam away that I didn't want, so I ended up getting out this heat gun, and basically like it's just like a blow dryer, only on steroids, so it works really good. Gets super hot. You got to be careful, you know. Definitely will melt some stuff. So I just keep working it back and forth, and then pulling on that material. Work it, heat it. Works really good. So you guys might have to do that. You might. I don't know if a blow dryer would work or not, but this is definitely hot enough to get it to peel off. Well, that took longer than I thought, but that heat gun did help quite a bit to help peel that off. This is a little bit rougher shape than I'd like to have seen, but, and there's some staining. Not sure if that's mildew or not, but you might want to consider using some bleach spray, throw it in the sun if you're concerned about it, for sure. So, and the only other thing would be like if you do have a lot of chunked out foam on it, then you might want to add a little foam to it or something and then duct tape her down. And to kind of shore up that chunked out foam, we're just going to go with a little bit of egg carton foam. We fold it over because it does raise up on the edge, and to kind of give it that similar contour, and then we're going to try to taper down. Well, what we ended up doing is I tried some duct tape, but that was kind of just temporarily to hold it down while then we ran some yarn through it, needle and yarn, and it kind of holds it a lot better, you know, especially people sitting on it and stuff. Hopefully that works. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess I say it's good enough for who it's for, though, you know, since it's mine, so. Yeah, I'm just trying to take off these side brackets, 10 millimeter on the bottom here. And that did come off. It's just kind of hard with one hand to do it, but I didn't have the socket seated on that one head, but it came off pretty easy once I seated it. And I'll just knock out the 10 millimeters bolts on this side as well. And then these fasteners come out with a 5 millimeter metric Allen head. On the last 5 millimeter Allen head, I tried to remove it. It looks like it pushed out this. These are like permanent. They just kind of lock in place. They're for the other end of the fastener, but it kind of pushed itself out, so I'm gonna try to tap her down. And it did tap down pretty nicely. I'm gonna try to unscrew it from the other side. I was pushing down too hard on the other side as I was trying to extract it. It was coming out good, but I think all that pressure just pushed that stay right out, but it's pounded back in now. Well, it's not holding, so I'm gonna have to find like probably a washer and then a nut when I go to reassemble it maybe, but for now, just get yourself a pair of vice grips on that so it quits spinning on you, and then get your socket on the other end, or that 5mm Allen's head. So I've started to kind of push it into the folds here. On the one side, it has pockets, so you'll be able to tell if you're doing the same golf cart. It's pocketed for the front of it. So now I'm just going to get that plastic piece and put it on here and kind of see how it goes. I was able to get this side to bolt down, and now on this side, since this like keeper set is gone and is ruined, I'm gonna take this bolt and push it through the bottom, and then I'm gonna take a 14, because this is the size it is, a wrench, and then I'm gonna come in from the side of the seat here to try to hold it. Well, it's taking a little longer than I anticipated, but you're definitely gonna need a lot of staples. I'm using an electric stapler. This is called the PowerShot PowerShot Pro. And these are 3/8" staples, and they got like a jagged tooth. You definitely have to push down really hard. Some of the staples aren't really liking it. You might be able to use a brad nailer or something that is pneumatic and uses, you know, something with better staples. But this electric one's working okay. The other thing that is kind of necessary for it is this heat gun, because there's a lot of wrinkles in the fabric when it was all folded up. And by heating it carefully, I'm able to stretch it and get rid of all those wrinkles. So that did help. You can also, the person that sells these, he said to put them in the dryer. When you first get it out of the package, throw it in the dryer and let it, you know, warm up and get rid of the wrinkles. That may or may not work. I don't know, you know what I mean? I just bolted on this arm bracket and used the 10mm bolts. You do have to cut away a little bit of fabric for it to fit into those slots, or it pushes up on you. Some people might have cleaned everything up like spotless, but I guess I'm a little too country here. Got the other side bolted down too now, and basically just trim away time for all your excess fabric that you don't want. Yeah, it doesn't really look, I mean, on the bottom side, it's kind of, I would say, you know, not very appealing because of all the staples, but, you know, that's how the guy said to do it. Because the new ones from the factory come like steamed on and glued and stuff and pressed. So it's pretty much done, and it's not too bad. Probably give it a wipe down, and it's pretty good. Got most of the wrinkles out in folds. That heat gun, I have just a little bit of that'll wear in, I'm sure. So that's how we did it. You know, hopefully it lasts until the next time. You guys have a good one. See you guys later.